Hi there, I'm Brendan Howe and this is your TDCNet Tech Tip. This week's Tech Tip is all about backup. I'm here in the TDCNet lab where lots of computers come to be repaired. Usually it's when they're having big problems, and one of the most often things we see is the hard drive in the computer will fail or stop working, and that can lead to some expensive data loss. So a lot of the data loss problems that we see are because of a lack of understanding. People don't know what a good backup is and how to protect themselves. So I'm here to help. First thing I want you to do, ask yourself 3 questions. These 3 questions. Number 1, how do you know that your backup is running right now? Number 2, when was the last time you tested your backup to ensure that it's properly running? And number 3, if your server was to fail today, would you be able to get back up and running tomorrow? If you don't have good answers to these questions, you should seriously be looking at changing your backup. So here's something to give you a little bit of help. There's 4 main things that I look for in terms of backup, 4 things to keep in mind. Number 1, you should be saving all the files on a central server. All of your staff, everybody in your company should be saving files on a central server. Computers are built very cheaply these days. They fail. I've seen hard drives in brand new computers fail, and it can wipe out whatever data you have saved on that computer. So it's not safe to be saving it on that computer. There are solutions that exist that can back up individual computers, but the best practice is to be saving everything server-based. Number 2, you should be using an image-based disk-to-disk backup. This involves you need a professional grade backup software to be doing this. You can't be using the one that comes for free with Windows. And you definitely can't be and you shouldn't be using tape drives. The problem with tape drives is they're not reliable, they're an outdated technology. So if you go into your server room and you see a bunch of tape drives sitting in there, you should get those things ripped out of there and you should change your backup solution right away because it's not properly protecting your business. Okay, so number 3, you should have an offsite backup. There's lots of people with on-site backups for their data, but it doesn't go off-site. You need to have an off-site copy of all your data, of your servers, that sort of thing, to properly protect you in a disaster recovery type of scenario. Your on-site backup will protect you against human error, hardware failure, software corruption, that sort of thing, but in a disaster recovery scenario, fire, flood, theft, that kind of thing, you need to have that off-site backup. And then number 4, last but not least, your backup needs to be monitored, and you need to have regular test restores of that backup to make sure that it will actually be available for you when you need it. And the way you do regular test restores is you pick a file, pick a folder, and you just go to restore it from your backup. If it's there, great, your backup is working. If it's not there, you can't restore it, then you have problems. So there you go, that's your TDCNet Tech Tip. I'm Brendan Howe. Next time I'm going to be exploring the world of tablets and the different options available to people. But for now, have a great day and thanks for watching.